excited, let's see ya.
Hello there, wrestling fans! Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther the Third, and man, oh man, Ringside crew, this is gonna be a fun episode. I had this guy on my other podcast, Ghost Head Nerd Talk, last year, and I figured, wrestling, movie, wrestling. He's gonna fit in with my side of the Dudes at Ringside podcast. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside for the director or one of the people from Misfits. Welcome to Dudes at Ringside, dude. Welcome. Can you hear me? Hello? Welcome, Zoe. Welcome. Yeah, I can't hear your the director. You can't hear him. His microphone's not working, or did he freeze?
He's
might
moving
his head. You can see him. Yeah. Did he freeze?
Is there any way you can back him out and then bring him back in?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Boom. And let's see if it works. Hello? Can you hear us? Oh, his microphone's not working. But while he's having his technical difficulties, Zoe, I can't hear. You can't hear.
No, he can't. I don't think he can hear you.
And I'm not backing out. I'm not getting out of the room because I'm live right now. We're live.
That's all right.
Zoe, you're part of the movie, and welcome back to Dudes at Ringside. It's been some time, and I'm so proud of you on this. Like, being an indie wrestler, like, did you ever think in your wildest dreams you would be chosen or being put in a featured movie that's on the internet now?
So, no. Funny enough, when I first heard about this movie, I was at Three Legacies Wrestling, and I was just performing. And one of the other guys that was there, named John, said, "Hey, do you want to be in a movie?" And I said, "Sure." So I got the information, and I ended up meeting Chris, the director. And yeah, we hit it off. It was a lot of fun. I got to learn about the plot of the movie and meet all the other actors. And then being able at the end of it to see my name on the screen for credits was just unreal.
Wow. That's so cool. And again, I'm so proud of you. This is like, for me, when I heard you were in the movie, I was like, oh my God, Zoe Cannon. She's been on Dudes at Ringside. Like, dude, this is kind of like your third time here on Dudes at Ringside. Did you, like, I know you said Three Legacy, like,
yes,
that's like that must be like big for you and the crew on for Three Legacy. They, some of your, like, you got in there, John got on there.
Yes. So it's funny because when we were originally going over different stunts for the movie, John and myself ended up at the Worldwide Dojo run by Cheeseburger, formerly of Ring of Honor. And we got to learn how to do a couple different things over there. And then the guys that we were working with, who were not necessarily wrestlers, one of them used to do some wrestling, but a couple of the other guys that were just part of this whole scene did not do wrestling. So although some of them were getting physically involved and some of them were not, we still worked very safely. We communicated with each other, and it was a fun moment of being able to teach them something that I do while they also teach me something that they did. So they got to teach me a little bit more about acting, and I taught them a little bit about wrestling. But it was a lot of fun.
Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. Like, when it comes to like being on the set, did you like feel like you felt like you were going to like being like in Hollywood when you walked on the set that day?
Well, the Misfits team really made it feel like it was a super cool Hollywood feel. The There weren't like, tons of lights, cameras, action sort of moments, at least for me. But when we were filming the scenes that I was part of, it was very Hollywood feeling because I knew that this wasn't normally, as like a wrestler, how you would perform for the audience that's around you. I'm now performing for a camera, whether I'm looking at it directly or not. And like I said, Chris and his team, they did a very, very great job at communicating with us of how to act, kind of like a little crash course. And yeah, it was as Hollywood as I could ever feel, really.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You could put this in your like if you ever get IMDb, you could put this in your. Did you think about creating one of those yet?
Yes. I just have not had the time.
Oh my gosh. It's always good after the show. Like now that you have like your merch in your table, did you ever take the screenshot of yourself from the movie and put it on the table yet?
Not yet. So the movie is available through Amazon Plus or Amazon Prime, and a couple other spots where you can either download it or rent it or whatever. And although I can get it through my TV, I haven't yet got it officially on my phone. But I'm not able to take the screenshots from that. But the pictures that I do have from when we were filming mean so much to me. I really should. I really should get a couple pictures.
Oh,
Probably
wow.
sign them.
That's cool. That's so cool. And yes, yes, we could hear you. We could hear you. We heard you say hello, so you're here.
Can't see me, but can hear me?
Yes.
You're good.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys now.
Yay. And then the camera goes.
We can see you and hear you.
Yes.
Oh, wow, look at that. Let me get into that awkward position on the couch that doesn't look weird.
That's all right.
Yes.
That's
Zoe was
showbiz,
talking about her being in the movie. As well, we talked about the movie when we were on Ghost Head Nerd Talk, but let's talk about here because it's independent wrestling is king here. It's like cash is king for now, but independent wrestling will always be cash. Dudes are ringside. Winky face. It started out with regular wrestling, and then we turned into indie podcast because that's what we do here. So being a director and with Zoe being an actual professional wrestler, did you feel like having to teach her not having to teach her how to do anything that within the wrestling world make it feel different to you?
Well, no. So, I mean, wrestling is acting plus athleticism. It's just a harder version of acting, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Zoe already plays a character. Like, when it came to the physical stuff, honestly, her and John were, as well as, Charlie and Chris, were our biggest assets in the making it authentic. Because, I watch wrestling, but at the end of the day, like, I see what's on TV. I don't know how to do the moves. I was joking with Zoe earlier. I haven't been to the gym in 20 some odd years. So it was more, hey, here's the arc of the match. And then we sat there during our training for the non-wrestlers / practice and figured out what moveset and what would work, in addition to having like, all right, we're going to have 3 cameras here during the live version. Let me worry about the close-ups, but like, what moves are going to work with 4 of you in a ring? Because there's a lot of crossover that happens, and you have to keep it visually interesting while also, making sure that like you're not overly focused on one of like, there's 4 people in that ring. If you go too heavy on one side, you kind of lose the other characters in the other part of the arc. So it was more of like a collaboration between, Zoe and John being the experts in the physical aspect and me being the story expert, and Sam and Christian kind of coming in and bringing in like their acting into that more physical realm.
So Zoe, for like you, because you've been in wrestling since you were really young, and now you're in the movie. Did it feel weird for you when the director would go, "You're in the middle of a match, you're really getting into the match," and the director goes, "Cut," and you're like, "What?"
No, because I've been in matches where things have either gone wrong or we just have to stop or pause or slow down for any particular reason. No, Chris and his crew did a fantastic job at taking what would normally be, a 3 to 5 minute match and making a whole movie out of it and making it mean something. When you watch the entire film, when you start it and you get to know who the characters are and you see their mannerisms and you hear how they talk and you get to know them, once you see them in the actual match, you understand why it makes sense. And that is exactly what a professional wrestler is supposed to do, is to make the match make sense. Get the point across to somebody, make someone feel an emotion. And they managed to do that with this movie where, although I might have done 2 or 3 moves, it meant something. And that's super cool. But no, stopping in the middle of a match just to say cut, get a different angle, redo something. Nah, that's exactly what I want out of every match. I want to be able to do it again and make it better.
Again.
Well, so we didn't really have the chance when it came to like the main, the wide and the side view. We only really had the one shot to do it. Now there was do a move, cut when we did the close-ups. But the live match had to go on. Essentially, it was a match.
It was.
It was maybe a little more scripted than some other matches, but it was 100%, from start to finish. I think it ended up being about 9.5 minutes from entrance to exit.
Those entrances were so much fun. I felt like a totally different person. Also because for that match, when it was myself and then John next to me and we're supposed to be working on the same team, I look up to John for a lot of different things, especially in wrestling. And now he gets to help guide me through this part of this movie because John's also an actor amongst many other things. And he's teaching me how to do this. And I have the guidance of Chris and the team. And then I have Sean and Sam and Christian in the ring with me. And they're actors. And I'm not as well versed as they are. And we all get to work together. And it was this big learning experience where I think I was more nervous for that match than any match that I had that month. Even though I knew everything that was supposed to happen.
Oh, wow. And I also saw that you didn't wear your regular gear. I think we spoke about this on on Ghost Head Nerd Talk. You didn't have the new green/blue gear now. I think they said you wore your original gear.
I did. So I had not worn that gear in a long time. So to be able to wear my original gear, and I had on, because it's Christmas themed, I had on a Christmas t-shirt. I was also given these really cool socks and wristbands. I had an elf hat to begin with. But to be able to wear my original gear felt so comforting to me. It was my little security blanket. So thank you for letting me do that.
I'll be honest, the color palette worked better with the lighting. Green isn't always the best color on screen, if I'm being honest. I like your Power Ranger outfit. I think it's really cool, but didn't quite fit the theme that we were going for. And when you said you had it, and I think I went through like either your Instagram or your Facebook or something like that. And I went back, I'm like, what kind of costume can I get cheap and effectively that would work for Zoe? And then I went back, I'm like, do you still got this stuff?
Yep.
And I was like, sweet. I think we even actually didn't Christian wear part of it too?
He wore some of he wore my battle vest with all the patches and studs on it because Sam had the jacket with the skull or the bones on it, right?
Yeah. He got that jacket. It barely fit because it was actually somebody else's jacket that he knew. But Christian got all salty because he's
Because he
like,
didn't
I don't
have
have anything cool to wear. I'm like, I got you candy cane striped stuff. Okay. And he's like, yeah, but I don't look cool. And
I
I'm like,
remember
fine.
I had the vest in my car because I was like, hey, you guys are supposed to be like really badass and super cool, right? Do you want to wear this? And he's like, yes. And he puts it on, and then I see the movie and he comes out in it. I'm like, that's mine.
With mine.
And yeah, and then as soon as he put that vest on, he became 100% Shawn Michaels and
Oh yeah.
Oh my
doing the
god.
Heartbreak Kid bit.
Oh, the
And
hair
then we
flip.
even had James, who is one of Three Legacies announcers.
Mhm.
Um, him and our one guy Ryan uh, even did a bit in it in the wrestling commentary that's in the background vocally.
And
I
then
think it
he
was
just
like, oh,
put the
here
vest
come
on.
the challengers, but they're a little bit more challenged. Oh, look, it's the Heartbreak Elf.
Oh my god. That's great. That's so great. It's I find it really cool that the like in my mind, like wrestling movies, it does like most people would be like, oh, it's a wrestling movie. Mm. But like in my mind, that's what I really have seen, like would be say Ready to Rumble. And it's funny that I actually mentioned that because I saw him live in Poughkeepsie at the Poughkeepsie Rumble. I got a chance to meet him, and he
Mhm.
was a really nice guy. And also the wrestler. So I really can't wait to watch this movie because I'm gonna have to definitely tell my mom, like, hey, can I watch this movie? I just interviewed the director and one of the characters in the movie, because Zoe can see now when I see you, Zoe, I'm gonna be like, can I have your autograph? My hat.
It
$20,
is
Joe.
absolutely worth the download. And you don't even have to, like, for anyone watching, you don't have to know much about wrestling or even like certainly if you enjoy it, it's better. But if you are not someone from the wrestling world, you can still love this movie and understand that it's a wrestling match, even if you don't know what's going on. It's easy enough to figure out.
Yeah, there's a couple nods to wrestling. There's a couple like inside like quips in there,
Mhm.
but I'll be honest, though there's a little pieces of wrestling, whether it's like the older daughter when she's a kid
Mhm.
has a match, or we throw in like a where they went and saw wrestling as kids,
Yep.
but like wrestling is the climactic finale, but it's not really the majority of the film.
Mhm.
It is a way to have the most epic save the community center storyline
Love that.
end versus you know some kind of he gets the money Hallmark thing. I was like, no, let's have people beat the shit out of each other instead, then they
Mhm.
can have the money.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that. I like that. We gotta save the community center. Let's get
So that's
arrested.
the trope. Like, I mean, there's
Mhm.
nothing new that's being written right now. Everything has shades of something else, and it's how you combine those different those different tropes and those different stories. Because you know a man losing his wife isn't new. It happens. Like it's been on film before. But when you combine the different elements and the different genres, and then you throw in wrestling, you make it interesting. And it's
Mhm.
about having an enjoyable experience. I don't know if I have ever had a novel thought in my life, nor will I ever probably. But I like to combine a bunch of other stuff to make something fun and interesting.
Mm, yeah. So more about the movie. Like you said that you can catch it on Amazon. You said that,
Mhm.
like, is there any other place that we could probably catch it if my fans don't have Amazon?
So it's currently rent or buy on Amazon. Next month we'll be coming out on some other streaming services. My distributor is currently negotiating with them. I don't know which ones yet. Amazon's the primary one that I'm aware of. That most people have access to. if you get it through Amazon Prime, you can watch it generally on 90% of televisions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. With I'm trying to think what else I would ask. It I can't wait to watch this movie, but I don't want to spoil it for myself. But like, do you think you would ever do a part 2?
I mean, maybe. So right now, I'm not going to do a sequel, mainly because you have to have a certain amount of audience for a sequel, and that's probably not where I want to bank. One day, sure. If it got, if we get the word out well enough, and there's enough of enough of an audience to demand a second one, I think anything that we do next has maybe not the exact same characters. There will always be nods to the other part of this. We'll call it my universe. We were already discussing a potential second film, and I'm like, what's going to be playing on the background on that TV? That's going to be the wrestling match from Misfits. So, like, there'll be nods. There might be characters that are similar, maybe not named the same, but there'll be. I'm too cheeky to not do something like that. They'll eventually, though. If it gets big, hell yeah, I'll write a second one.
If you need a random commentator with red glasses and a frick quip for a word, a funny chuckle word,
you can join James and Ryan in the booth for whatever obnoxious. Even this next film, I think, has I think I'm putting announcers in it because I just find it entertaining that someone can just be making jokes over a loudspeaker at people that are trying to exist in the world.
Get me put ABJ in the booth. I could put random podcasters. Zoe knows. Have me, ABJ, in the booth. Be like, wrestling. We love indie wrestling, don't we? We do ABJ. Ooh, that was random. Like that's what I do anyway.
Well, this movie has such a good plot and so many good different points of the movie that if it were to just end at the end of the movie and you didn't make a second one, that's okay. You told a complete story and it was so good.
Thank you. And yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not going to set up a sequel in my current movie, like as my debut directing. That would be pretty presumptuous of me to be like, oh yeah, people are going to want to see a second one. Let me leave a plot thread open. No, the movie ends in a satisfying conclusion. There's not a lot that's not tied up by the end. Honestly, if I ever made a sequel, it would honestly be all these characters, but probably Darlene, the older daughter, would be the main character after that point, and it pass on to the next generation, and kind of go from there.
Have Darlene versus Zoe Cannon in an effort to save us something.
Oh, we're gonna do it like Rocky 2. And we'll bring back it's like you're the Apollo Creed of it all.
Yeah.
They don't tell her who her opponent is. She just shows up on the scene, new outfit, looking all fluttery. Oh
my God, here we go.
You got the white coat with the, oh my God, give you one with the big hat, like living in on me.
I can truly see Sam yelling over Carly, who's the actress for Darlene, in the corner. Like a Mickey.
Oh my God.
That'd be great.
You just gotta get your ass up. Shut up, Dad.
Don't let me beat you up again.
It's okay. Part of me just wants to make it like a social media short and just have you see if I can get Carly to come back from college.
Yes. Oh, I'll go visit Carly at college. All right.
Well,
here we go.
See, now we just gotta find a promotion out in Colorado, I think she's in, for college, and just steal her for a weekend.
Oh my God, there's a lot of promotions in Colorado, and there's a lot of wrestlers that I've had on this podcast that are from Colorado. So a lot of them
When you grow up in the mountains, you have to be hard or something like that.
I've been here for 18 years. I know how it feels to live in the mountains. Add that sad song from Under Stranger Things. Do, 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 do. No, not Purple Rain.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I need to be within a mile of my grocery store. Thank you very much. I do not want to live in the mountains.
If you ever been to Milford, Pennsylvania, we have a tiny grocery store. It's on the other side of town, and you could literally go there. And it's open during a snowstorm. It's really weird. Like,
yeah,
I'm not a mountain person. I'm also not a forest person. I'm just the outdoors. I'm just not an outdoors person. I'm an indoor cat. I don't do the outdoors.
100%. No, I'm a suburb kid, and I don't know how I would function like in a scenario where I'm not near everything I need within like a 10-minute drive.
Moving from Massachusetts to Pennsylvania, where we're famous for having the Dunkin' Donuts across the street from the Dunkin' Donuts. And then I move here, and my closest one is 4.3 miles away. Yeah.
oh my God.
That's a travesty. And
Yeah.
I believe Dunkin' Corporate should hear about this.
Yeah.
The donkeys.
I am baloney over this.
But you have Sheets. I'm happy that Sheets is finally coming to like Montgomery County.
Face, Zoe, that face.
Further south.
So Sheets does not have iced coffee. Okay.
Oh no.
They have hot coffee. And I, for one, went in there and like one of my first times actually looking for it. And I said, "Hi, where's your iced coffee?" And they go, "You can just like put ice into a cup and put the coffee in it." And I said, "No, then it's just cold coffee." And they're like, "No, that's how you make iced coffee." And I said, "Wrong. That's how you make cold coffee."
That's what they did to me.
Bullshit. You don't understand.
Do you know who I am? They did that to me. Oh my God!
You can order like a either a frozen or an iced something that they have to make, but it's not the same. Now Wawa's a little different, and I don't like either of them because it's not Dunkin' or Cumberland Farms.
I was going to West Virginia. No, I was going to North Carolina with my family on a family trip last year, and we went to a Sheets, and I was like, "Oh, I want some iced coffee." So the lady came from the back, gave me a cup of ice, and did with you. "Oh, you can make your own," and I'm just like, "Bro,
yeah, I don't work here. I'm not making it."
No, I'm on a trip. I'm on vacation. The red glasses stayed in my bedroom. I was about to go, "Do you know who I am?" But I was like,
I have since switched to Red Bull.
"Oh,
that's fair. That's a different drug entirely."
Oh yeah.
But
I work with plenty of the Red Bulls.
So this is complete ignorance because literally I'm drinking a Monster coffee beverage or my hot coffee. What the hell makes iced coffee different? Is it like I kind of feel like I'm the person handing you a cup with ice because isn't it just coffee inside of ice?
Not much.
The coffee already has to be cold in order to function in the ice. Yeah. Smiley, no, I don't do Tim Hortons because I've never been there.
Me neither.
There's probably one close. I could not tell you.
In New York.
Yeah, that's a bit of a drive for me, especially for a cup of coffee. Yeah. Like I would do it, maybe. But no, the coffee already has to be cold in order to live happily in my cup of ice.
Okay. So that makes sense to me. I understand. So I would just leave the coffee not heated to the side for a while.
Leave it out. Just set it and forget it. And then be like, "Wow, look at this cup of coffee." And yes.
You just modeled you like I spray my counters. And it's funny, I do that at my job anywhere. I work in a kitchen. So like I'll have a cup of coffee that I made specifically for myself. Black coffee, left it on the counter because I'm making the desserts because that's what I do on Friday. That's what I do on Saturdays, Mark Henry style. That's what I do. I'll leave it on there. And then I'll come back and go, "Oh man, I left my cup in the kitchen." And I come back and it's not warm anymore. And I'm like, look it. And I'll just keep walking.
Put it in a cup of ice and then you have iced coffee.
Bingo.
See, I just drink mild coffee because I'm impatient. So I never drink hot coffee. It's always like mildly temperatured, and then I'll just drink it until it's gone, and it'll be cold by the time I'm done. And I just
Yes.
want the caffeine that badly.
Well, as parents, we can't ever have hot coffee again. It's just a rule.
Mm.
Drawing you to Canada. Whew, whew. Let's go, Smiley. If you need to do a lucha scene in a movie, Smiley.
He actually is Instagram friends with us, and I saw. I don't know if
He's
it
a
was his
good-
promotional poster type of thing, but
Yeah,
I read the Smiley's backstory. I'm like, I could just make a movie about Smiley, to be honest.
You should.
It's a super cool backstory
is-
to have as a wrestler.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I would
I
love
like
to
that he
see
even
this
na-
movie.
I like that it's even like the insane asylum is named. Like, props for adding specifics. As a writer, I appreciated reading like the bio and all that on it. 100%. Smiley is my new luchador.
I would request to play a multitude of characters, right? Where
Oh,
I'm
God.
not just one character. I'm the attendant in the crazy place. I am the bailiff in the courtroom.
Oh, we're gonna make you like his other personalities.
He's
gonna have, like,
smiling, I'm
nurse-
just confused.
Yeah, like Nurse Ratchet Zoe. You know,
I will literally do
the
all of
cab
these
driver that like picks him up on the side of the road. Yo, what you doing out here?
You have to give yourself the Applejack hat.
Yeah, you
and
can-
make your hair all frizzy in the back.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
I will-
we'll bring out your Massachusetts and make you do like the heavy Boston accent.
I am here for it. I am so here for it. And then I can be like his opponent in the ring. No. I cannot. No. Yes.
Yes
Maybe.
and no.
Well, together, Smiley and I are would be a tag team known as the Luchadorables.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
We
it's
are
brilliant.
hilarious.
Pun-based names are the best names.
We love that line.
Oh, a backstory movie about Smiley.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd watch it. I'd be in it.
I'm trying to
would love to
determine
see
if
the
it's
video.
comedy or horror.
Yes.
I don't know, a little both. Make it a little spooky, but
Yes.
kind of like scary movie. Like it's spooky, but it's funny. Like
Well, scary movie's not funny, so I'd have
Yeah,
to
well-
work on that. I hate scary movies so much. All of them are
It
stupid.
would be like one of those super dark wooded scenes where Smiley finally escapes and he's running through, but then he's just kind of and bad.
Yeah, I
things
feel like
explode
he gets
in the back.
halfway. Yeah, he gets halfway through the woods, and then for some reason he starts skipping instead.
He would. Smiley, what do you think?
but would he have his mask on, or would he face be all wrapped up
Oh,
and you just
yeah.
see one of his eyes?
No,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God,
no.
that's
The
like
mask
the
has to be on the whole time.
But which mask? The answer to that is all of them.
He's got. a
Oh,
lot
I don't
of
know
masks.
that. I don't know enough yet. I feel like I need to expand my Smiley lore, and then I will be able to.
Smiley lore is
Properly.
like you know how people have obsessions with like Lord of the Rings or Star Wars or even Stranger Things or whatever. Smiley lore is just it's there. It's just not as well known to the general public. If you look up at a Smiley match and he's wearing a lot of masks, someone will rip one off and he's wearing another one, and then they rip off another one and it's there.
I love the
Helps me every
Russian
single
nesting
time.
doll gag.
Yes.
Oh, classic.
It's amazing.
I get him before you get to the bottom of the mask. Is one of like it looks like bones, but it's like a big smiley face. And that'd be
Mhm.
great.
Oh, I
All
was
of
thinking
these
the
last
last one's like the baby from like Happy Death Day.
Oh my God.
A Smiley lore movie.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
man. You got to put him in like a diner somewhere for a scene.
Yeah,
We
we'll
do
start
have
it
some
all as
design.
an intense flashback. He's talking to like the waitress who's also played by you at the counter in like some shit like dive diner along the road. Well,
Mhm.
Leah, let me tell you the story.
Oh my god, yes.
I and you got to do your Boston accent, but like with the gum in your. I got some time. Like, want the coffee? Coffee?
Freshen you up, darling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What brings
Hatch,
you around here? Let me tell you.
hatch your
Get a
eggs
second,
with
let me tell you.
Smiley. You bring her his breakfast, and it's like the eggs are like the two eyes, and the bacon's the smile.
Oh my
So I
god.
haven't been following as well as I should have. Is there like an arch enemy already that exists? Because I feel like
For
we have to
Smiley?
develop one.
Well,
Yeah.
Smiley's been wrestling for quite a while. He's been at so many promotions I can't even name them all. So wherever he goes, there's always going to be like, especially that one villain. But to my knowledge, and correct me if I'm wrong, Smiley, I don't think there's one that's been like tagging along the whole time, but there could be.
I feel like we have to develop that one because I
It's
feel like by the
me.
end of it, it's like a street fight of Smiley with like the arch villain.
I can see it.
Now, as someone who has had a match against Smiley, I was even amazed in the ring. Oh my god, it's 30 different men. That's a lot to fit on your head at one
How do
time.
you fit them all in your head?
I'm
Your face
telling you,
must be-
Smiley lore is just like you need at least a whole 24 hours to dedicate your time. But yeah, I had a match against Smiley and he was throwing out some moves that I never thought I would be able to do. And then he's like, "We're doing it. Here we go." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'm up in the air now." So order. Make me an orderly. Make me Dr. Price.
Oh my gosh.
There's only
At
two
least
actors in the whole movie. It's Smiley and me.
yeah, I was about to say, at least I save money. I only have to feed so many people on set.
Just you and Smiley, and maybe like me and an ABJ. That's it.
You see me off to the side trying to like take a wig off for one thing and put on the outfit.
You're running in your trailer trying to get the waitress outfit off. Guys, I'm closing the door. The door is opening.
Well, make him fight Dr. Price.
Oh.
Surprise opponent, it's you. Just you with the mask on. I fight you.
Oh, I'm so here for this.
Yeah, so we've now developed a movie. So,
Yeah.
if you want to, if your viewers want to send me $20 each, we'll get started on it.
Okay, fans, you hear that? $20. $20 to the Venmo, and we will start this movie. Like, I will somehow find
It'll
money.
be so fantastic.
Start crowdfunding early.
Well, where did you get the inspiration to create Misfits? I don't think I've ever asked you.
So it actually came from, so it was Christian originally. He was screwing around with two of our friends and he did like I don't know, 5-10 minute thing where it was three friends that came home to decorate our friend Connor's house.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like they had a falling off the roof gag. They were all just like, it was just a little Christmas thing. And he's like, "Oh, we should do this again." And then like he was expecting like another like 5-minute thing. And then I wrote a 147-page script. And it was too dramatic to do with our friends. And like I kept refining it over the course of maybe like a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
And it just slowly but surely just was like, let me think of the weird, like all the weird friends in my circle. And like I started nailing down characters. And then at the same time, I was, both my parents passed away last year, but my dad was sick before that, he had very early onset Alzheimer's, and we he was kind of lost to us like 5 years before he passed away. So it's a weird long term grief, but it adds to like I'm like grief is weird in movies because you usually get like either you get like the whole movie's about it and it's just a sad sack movie with maybe like an uplifting ending, or you get like the one where it's like my best friend, the love of my life has died. 10 minutes later, all right, we're going to move on here. So it was like, how can I put it in and make it like substantial, but still make an entertaining movie? Because I'll be honest, I can only watch so many sad sack dramas.
Yeah.
So I kind of folded the two ideas in. That was like, what if we had like a Clerks dogma feel to it, but it had a sad subject. And then I also then landed on wrestling as like, how can I get two people, like four people in a ring and have two characters, but also have a story in there rather than just like the one fight. So it was really just like multiple ideas folding in on each other over the course of a few years.
It worked really, really well.
I also obsessively revise, and I've annoyed the hell out of my wife. There's been many nights where I'm just staring intently at my laptop, and how many pages you get done? 5.
Oh God.
But then there's some nights where it was like, I blow through like 25, 30, 40 pages, but then I'd go back and have to revise them again and again. I think it's why the dialogue works well is that I'm very like, nope, that's got to be shorter. Nope, that's got to be shorter. Going back over it repeatedly and making it try to sound less contrived. The original script was, if you read the original, was such a pompous asshole. So many big pretentious words and flowery speeches. And I'm like, nope, that's not how people talk. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Well, similarly to how a wrestler would go through to make a promo for either a match or themselves or anything, you would normally stick to the who, what, where, when, and why. And if you can add in a how, that's great. And your movie really fit all of those things of the who, what, where, when, and why while making each of them totally stand out. And it works. It works really well. There is some dialogue that sounded so natural that I didn't know if it was actually scripted that way or if Sam or Christian were just ad-libbing, because it works, but it sounded so fluent.
Probably both. The bits that Sam says under his breath, 100% him though. When he tells his daughter like, go take your meds. I'm like, no, we're going to keep that. But that was 100% a Sam creation.
Oh my God.
There are some scripted ones like when Ryan, Christian's character, picks up a person at the bar, and she's like, meet me behind the curtain. And he walks and Spencer's behind him. Did you just pick up another hooker? That was my line. And then Christian's like, I'm going to go with, I don't know. I'm like, perfect. So it ended up being a lot of collaboration, that there was like a good natural starting line. Yeah. And then we would adapt the response. And I think some of it also came from that, because of the budget, because of us having to film over a long period of time, I got to know everybody. Because like I've known Christian for 20 years. Everyone else in the film is, except for some side character type of people that were friends of mine, I didn't know until after we casted them. So I don't know their personalities. I don't know who they are. I just have a tape and then the chemistry reads that we did in person to judge who they are, which is not a big amount. But sometimes I'd rewrite a scene because like I got to know Jacob, who plays Spencer, so, over the course of the time. And I'm like, oh, this is better. This is how he would say it. And tailoring it a little bit more to each of the stars helped, I think, make it more natural because I was like, oh no, Sam is a big curmudgeon. Let's make him a little bit more grumbly here. Or Christian's going to be obnoxious because he's Christian and I love him. Let's heighten this. Because at the end of the day, Ryan is Christian on like, if I gave him like cocaine and like 400 Red Bulls.
Oh yeah.
It's not how he's not a dirtbag. Christian is a great guy. But I was like, what if Christian was a dirtbag and I gave him cocaine? Mm-hmm. That's what Ryan is.
That is exactly Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell everyone was having so much fun. They were really enjoying themselves through that whole movie.
Well, they became friends. Like they all liked each other by the end of it. And I could hear them like bickering in the background in the other room, like friends would. Mm-hmm. And then I'd go out to have a cigarette break and Christian and Sam are taking a picture in front of the rainbow and like posting online how they love each other. I'm like, all right, guys, go for it. So I think a long shoot time actually helped in that way, is that they all became friendly. They got to know each other. I got to know them, so I could rewrite better scenes for them as well.
Wish John could have came to this thing today. It'd have been nice to have him here too.
Yeah, he's got a couple things doing today, so I wish he was here.
You can always come on a future episode of Dudes at Ringside.
Mm-hmm.
Come hang out. You know. Zoe understands. Zoe knows. She's been on this podcast multiple times. I even told her, I was like, the very first she came on, her promo pictures with the black outfit on. Mm-hmm. It was the first time I ever used Pic Collage, sort of like the month or two after I got it. And I sent her the promo poster, and she was like, I could hear through the screen, oh, so cool. And she's like, why am I behind a mountain? There's a mountain. There's a mountain behind me. I don't know. Pic Collage chose it. It just came to me. It was like,
that's fair.
Yeah, I was gonna put Zoe's name like on the mountain, like, but it's like somewhere in the picture, I think. But
congrats, Zoe! You're now on the Mount Rushmore.
All right, I am Mount Rushmore.
Yes, Mount Zoe more.
Mount Zoe.
Now that sounded wrong. No, take that back. Delete.
Yeah, I feel like we're going down a spiral that I'm not sure we want to go.
Yeah, move. Guys, again, I guess if the fans want to watch it, they could watch it on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere you guys are showing it in the theaters yet? You said no, you're not doing that because of it's on Amazon.
So it's more that we haven't gotten a theatrical offer yet that we would like to take. It may come down the pike, but right now the primary place to watch it is on Amazon Prime Video. You can just search Misfits. Mm-hmm. It's not the one with Pierce Brosnan. Don't click that one. Nope. It's also a crap movie. Ours is much better. Yeah, Amazon Prime Video. You can search it. You can also get it. We have tons of links everywhere on our social media, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Guys, I want to thank you so much. If anybody wants to follow either of you guys on social media, how could they find you? I guess Zoe, you're first because you're right here.
On Instagram, I am Zoe Cannon with 1_ at the end. And also on Facebook, I'm just regular Zoe Cannon. And then there should be links to Misfits through both of those.
Yeah, and we're Instagram, we're Misfits the Film.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Is there anywhere we could find any Misfits gear, like merch or anything like that out there yet?
Off of our Instagram, we have a merch store that has a wide variety of branded products, but also random designs that I have made, such as give me that yummy stranger candy for a Halloween shirt, all kinds of slightly inappropriate things.
Oh boy. Awesome. Zoe, if anybody wants to pick up any Zoe Cannon merch, where can they find that?
Right now, I am selling my merch only at my merch tables at the variety of events that I do.
Awesome. I want to thank you both for coming on the podcast. It's just so much fun. And Zoe, once again, congratulations and all the best to you on your wrestling journey. Really hope that Smile movie comes out and you're all the small characters. That'd be so fun.
It'll be a time.
Smile, it's gonna happen, dude. I trust me, and we won't make you collapse because you have like over 100 masks on in the middle of the movie. Eating that. But thank you so much, guys. I am Joe Panther III.
I'm Zoe Cannon.
And I'm Chris McMenamin.
And we will catch you in the next one.